fired.
It's Christmas.
Yeah, I see the decorations. Good luck in the new year.
That was a clip from La La Land starring Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. It is the latest effort to try and reinvent the big screen musical. For his take on this and other new movies this week, I want to bring in film critic Richard Crouse. I am dying. I can't wait to see this movie.
I know. Well, when we saw Ryan Gosling, it was like, you were like, my boyfriend, Ryan Gosling. He's fantastic in this movie. This is a fantastic movie.
Oh, there's so much buzz about this film.
I hate musicals. I hate musicals. I hate people walking down the street and suddenly bursting into song. It drives me crazy. I can't stand it, except this movie worked for me from top to bottom. It is a musical, all singing, all dancing. Gene Kelly could come back and look at this and say, I recognize what this is, but it feels a little different. It feels fresh. It feels new. Damien Chazelle, who's the director, also made Whiplash, so he really understands music. And he has not just, breathed new life into an old genre. He performs CPR on it and brings it back to vivid life. Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone play an aspiring jazz musician and an aspiring actor living in Los Angeles. They fall in love, and then their careers kind of take off in various directions and pull them apart. It's fantastic. This is one of those movies that I can't say enough good things about. When I watched it in the movie theater, I sat there, and when it was all over and I sat through the credits, if I had had a rewind button, I would have hit it and watched it all over again.
Okay, never in the 10 years that I have known you have I heard you glow about a movie so much.
It is joyful. It is fun. But it feels real. Considering the singing, the dancing, and the very highly stylized look of the thing, it still feels kind of natural and real, and that's a testament to the performances of Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone.
I want to leave right now and go watch it.
I'll go with you.
Perfect.
4.5 stars.
4.5.
Yeah.
My goodness. Okay. Fences. For all the joy that La La Land may give us, Fences is going to kind of bring us back down.
Fences will bring us back down to earth. This is an August Wilson play that was originally performed on Broadway with James Earl Jones. He wins a Tony Award. They remounted in 2010 with Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. They both win Tony Awards for their performances. And now Denzel Washington directs the film with Viola Davis and an ensemble cast. This is the story of a garbage collector in Pittsburgh in the 1950s. He is dissatisfied in his life, and his dissatisfaction filters down to his family and his wife and child, and even to his best friend, Mr. Bono, played beautifully by Stephen Henderson. This is a movie that feels like you're watching a play. Denzel Washington, as a director, has not opened it up that much, but when the words are this good, you don't have to. This is a movie that is all about the performances. Denzel Washington has some scenes with Viola Davis that are master classes in acting, and you watch the two of them together, you understand completely why they won Tony Awards, and I predict that there will be some Academy Award action for this as well. The performances are astounding, and it's a really interesting movie in that it tends to shift tone a little bit. It's not really a narrative in the traditional sense. It's not a story that sort of connects all the dots. It really is kind of a slice of life, and when we first meet him, it's Friday, he's just gotten off work, he's got a paycheck and a bottle of gin, and it starts off on kind of a high note and then changes over the course of the thing. It's a 4-star movie for me. The performances are astounding.
Second on the list. Okay, the next film that we are talking about is called Why Him?
This one's a little different than the other ones. This is a big comedy for Christmas, and it's Bryan Cranston, everybody loves him, and James Franco. And James Franco is kind of doing what he does best here. He's playing kind of a stoner, slacker kind of guy, except that he happens to be a dot-com millionaire. So the story is that Stephanie, young daughter of Megan Mullally and Bryan Cranston, she's off at school. She meets a dot-com millionaire, secretly dates him for a year. She's living with him at his giant compound. things are getting serious, so she invites her Midwestern parents out to meet him. They have no idea how rich this guy is. They have no idea what his life is like. And when they meet him, they discover that, as we're seeing here, he's a keener. He's already tattooed their faces on his back in a happy holiday card. He has no filter whatsoever. Says the first thing that comes off the top of his head, which leads to some sort of sticky situations. My wife sat and watched this movie with me and kept going, that's my dad, that's my dad, that's you, that's my dad and you. And I think there's going to be a lot of women that watch this movie and will relate to, you know, the boyfriend who the father has a rough time with at the very beginning.
I know your wife and your dad. Now I'm going to look at this through a different lens.
It's a 3.5-star movie for me. James Franco's doing stuff we've seen him do before, but he brings a lot of heart to this. So this movie isn't just a vulgar comedy, although it is that. Bryan Cranston and James Franco bring a lot to this. It's funny stuff.
3.5 stars?
3.5
Well, we got a
stars.
tough field this week. So
Yeah, there's a lot of movies out there that are worth having a look at.
can't wait to see them. Richard, all the best. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays
Thank you
to
so
you.
much.